So, you click the serious video. This is titled The Truth because I have been on YouTube now for 2 years. My anniversary was the 27th of December. I created this account, but 29th of December is when I posted my first video. So, I just passed my 2-year mark on YouTube. I have 90 subscribers. I have loads of friends. I've been to 2 gatherings. So I thought I'd tell you some things you probably didn't know about me. Number one is quite a sensitive subject for me. A lot of people in real life don't actually know this, but I have been a self-harmer for 4 years. I cut myself. I started when I was about 11 when my mum walked out, because everyone was like, oh, she's coping, because I was the only one that looked like I was coping on the outside, but on the inside I was breaking down. And I came home one day and that was it. I just started. And then when I was about 13, I stopped myself. I literally physically used to stop myself from doing it. And then when I was about 15, 16, exams were coming up, boys were coming up, the stress just got to me and I started again. And I've been trying to beat it ever since then. I did have counselling, I've had therapy, stuff like that, and I have people who care for me in the YouTube community helping me, such as Rebecca and Sean and Rob and Nick and all those lot. They are there and they will help me and care for me. Like, if I feel like I'm gonna self-explode or do something, I have to message them straight away. On V as well, I can't forget my V. Obviously with self-harming you have scars, and if you actually go back to early videos this year, late videos last year, you'll see where I had that big gap where I didn't make videos, and that's when I had a giant meltdown. It was exam season, I had shows, I had boy troubles, it was just meltdown, and I came up with quite a few scars of that. If you also noticed, I tend to wear a lot of long sleeve t-shirts because my scars do make me self-conscious. My body makes me self-conscious anyway, so I like to keep myself covered, and that's why I do tend to wear hoodies and stuff like that. That's also probably why I dyed my hair purple. So I know some of you won't want to see this, so just skip forward a bit if you want to, but I am going to show you some of my remaining scars. These are more recent, like probably like April, June time. So I will show you some of my remaining scars. Obviously with me being right-handed, I tend to cut my left arm. So these 4 are my most recent ones. There's not many around here anymore. That was actually my mum's cat. I also, if like I get a spot or a bite or anything, I'll pick it, so like my arm's covered in like circle scars. I don't have many on my right hand because I'm right-handed and I tend to wear bracelets on this hand anyway. You're thinking, well, you don't have many scars to show it. I tend to cut my thighs because I hate my thighs because they're huge, as well as they're easy to cover up. So when I'm doing shows and wearing short skirts and stuff, I do tend to foundation my legs or use cover up or something like that, just so they're less noticeable. You will notice most of them are faded. I don't use any product on them, I just let them heal by themselves, and they're like that. So with me being right-handed, I do tend to cut my right thigh. You can see there's quite a few of them actually that are still around. A lot of them are very bright seeing light, so some of them, that's a new recent one, that's a more recent one. There's one around here that's more recent. It's an area that can be covered easily, so I just find that easy. And then I actually only started cutting my left leg a few months ago. There's one there, there's quite a large one around here somewhere. I also have one on my ankle, which was me being stupid at a party after a bottle got smashed. So you can see, most of you probably won't understand why I do it, but oh well. So now you've seen them, kind of understand as well as me. As I said, I'm self-conscious about my body. I got bullied for a very, very long time about how fat I am, how ugly I am, and I fell for it, so then I start fading down, and then this happens. My way of beating it now is not just talking to some of you that watch these videos, but actually Becky O, who has trichotillomania, she, because when you get frustrated you just need something to do, and obviously that's my fallback. She uses these, which are tangles. I actually got given this one not that long ago, and they're just, you can play with them, and this one's textured, so it's like somewhat. I bought a Google one not long ago, but I kind of broke it, so I am waiting to fix this. I just need to super glue it back together. But they're easy to play with, but they're really, you can't have them out at school because, or college, because people see them and they're like, oh, I want to play with them, and it's like, they're not a toy, they're mine. And I've been caught a couple of times with them and like having taken off me. I will answer as many questions as possible. I will help anyone if they need some help. I feel like I'm over it. I know not to. I've known not to since like I started and I got help. But all my contact details will be down there. You can email me. I get all my tweets to my phone, so if you tweet me, I'll get it straight away. You can message me on Daily Booth, you can message me on VU, you can message me on Formspring, you can find me on Facebook quite easily and send me a message on there if you want to talk privately. You can message me on here. So if any of you are in, are in what I was in, that down moment where you don't want to do anything, you feel like you're a waste of space, message me. I will always be there for you. Miles Dyer, he's been there for me for a long time. I message him and he'll always message me back. So find the inspiration and you can push through it. I know you're probably stronger than you think. I realise that. But now you've listened to my quite down and depressing video, click here or on my face and I will take you to the 2011 in a nutshell, which is me reminiscing on everything I did last year. So, bye guys.